General maintenance. Are you finding your mower is frequently breaking down or proving difficult to handle? It may be because you are neglecting to run some simple routine maintenance checks. In this video, we're going to go over 3 simple steps to help you keep your machine in top working order. They involve changing the oil, cleaning the air filter, and lubricating the control cables. First up, we're going to show you how to change the oil. It is recommended that you do this at least every 50 running hours. For this, we recommend you use a vacuum pump, although you can use a suitable container if a vacuum pump is not available. You'll also need a rag, something to prop your mower up with, such as a piece of wood, safety glasses and gloves, as well as a bottle of oil as recommended by the engine manufacturer. The first thing to do is to remove the grass catcher. Make sure to put on safety gloves and glasses. Now, use the rag to give the machine a general wipe down and check the engine for any leaks. Next, start the engine and let it run for 5 minutes to allow the engine oil to warm up. Be sure the engine is on a level surface. Stop the engine and remove the spark plug cap. If you're using a container, first unscrew the oil dipstick cap and then tilt the mower over on its side and pour the oil into the container. If you are using a vacuum pump as we have recommended, prop the mower up as shown to allow the oil to flow to the lowest point before you extract it. Be sure to dispose of old oil in an environmentally friendly manner. Next, remove prop and refill the oil reservoir with the correct amount and grade of engine oil recommended by the manufacturer. Now, check the oil level by installing and removing the oil cap dipstick. If filled to the full marking on the dipstick, you have filled it correctly. If below the full marking, top it up with a small amount of oil, checking as you go until the full marker is reached. Now secure the oil cap and the spark plug cap. Test run the engine and you're done. Next, let's look at cleaning the air filter. For this, you will need a bucket with warm soapy water, gloves, a rag, as well as something to remove dust, such as an air compressor or brush. Before we begin, you must always remember to detach the spark plug cap. The first thing to do is remove the air cleaner cover, like so. The air filter comes in 2 sections. The first is the paper element or main filter. This should be cleaned once a week or daily depending on the conditions. Simply tap the filter out to remove the dust and debris. If very dirty, you'll need to replace the element with a new one. The second part is the foam air filter element. As you can see here, it has picked up a lot of dust. Give it a good wash in warm soapy water and then leave it to dry. This should be done weekly and even more frequently in dusty conditions. Next, clean out the air cleaner body with the brush. You can also use an air compressor if available. Ensure no dirt enters the intake hole. Once this is done, reinstall the foam element and then the paper element on the air cleaner body. And lastly, reinstall the cleaner cover. Reattach the spark plug and you're done. The last point we're going to go over is lubricating and maintaining the throttle cable and presence control cable. For this step, you'll need gloves, a can of lubricant spray and a rag. First up, put on your gloves and detach the spark plug cap from the spark plug. Note here, the cables that extend down into the engine. If these become stiff, it will be very hard to operate your machine, and so ideally you'll want to lubricate these weekly. Simply take the can of lubricant spray and give all 4 cable contact points a good spray, remembering to wipe away the excess spray. Now, retest the cables, reattach the spark plug cap and you're done. It's just that easy.